Finally, Vault 88's work can truly begin.
I have those chemical formulas for you.
Marvelous. Now we can reform another societal picadillo. The hydration break. Whether it rears its head around the coffee pot, water cooler, or soda fountain, it's a menace. Vault-Tec scientists have conducted experiment after experiment to eliminate this inefficiency. But people feel an irrational need to socialize. So if they must squander their time, let us turn it into the collective good. With chemistry.
What? Aren't chemicals bad for you?
Oh, Clem, you worry so much, my boy. Everything you eat and drink is made of chemicals, don't you know?
Oh, right. That's very interesting, Lady Overseer.
These are just special chemicals.
What type of chemicals are we talking about?
Well, that's up to you. But from what I've read, the R&D folks really outdid themselves.
Let's get started.
So build the soda fountain, and then serve refreshments to our residents. And Clem, if you get thirsty on the job, feel free to have a cool, refreshing beverage.
Gee, thanks.
I wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
Lots of nifty tech down here. They're not gonna miss a little, are they?
I have seen more than my fill of vaults.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies. if
Never
sometimes
thought
I
I'd have an
didn't make
honest to
sense.
goodness
I will
job.
handle this.
I'll do well. Promise. I guess I'm open for business.
Humanity is so resilient to cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all
Not
to
a
first
bad
protect-
job. Manning the soda fountain. The soda fountain's
People
open.
really lasted
Want to be the
200
first customer?
years inside these
Depends.
tin cans?
How much does it
Would've
cost?
bad.
Oh, it's free.
Really? Well, I guess then.
I wonder what purpose this vault serves.
Ugh, it
Never
tastes-
thought a reporter could consider themselves a success
tastes
until
funny.
someone threatened their life. Me?
Make
I'm
sure to
very
come back. It ain't Nuka-Cola, but the soda's free.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
But it's the job of the news to let people know before they're in danger. Sure, things aren't quite as dire now as they were, but taking that as an invitation to kick up our feet? Just let things slide? It's irresponsible. Of course, making sure folks are actually listening, that's a battle in itself.
Why not just give people what they want?
What they want? I'm trying to give people what they deserve. The truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. I can't tell you how many nights I've spent awake counting off the list of folks I've pissed off that day. But I know it's worth it. Because the truth, that's what really protects us.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was out of the picture. So, we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
I wonder what has happened elsewhere. What has
You here to
befallen
check up?
people was
I got a customer right here.
less
You're back!
Oh, yeah, this vault's amazing. Just great. Wow.
Yeah, just great. It's so great I don't even know what I'm saying.
Neither do I.
The soda fountain shows enormous potential.
Hey,
To think we've turned the simple soda fountain into something noble. It fills me with pride. On to the next prototype. The Hippocratic Oath. A solemn vow to do no harm. Well, roughly that's what it means. I don't want to get into interpreting dusty Latin textbooks, but that core sentiment of the medical community runs counter to what we're trying to accomplish here. Doctors shouldn't put their patients' welfare first. Instead, their sole focus should be the collective good. You understand, of course.
I could see needing to strike a different balance here.
Is that a twinge of misguided conscience? You should work on suppressing that. So, enter the Vault-Tec Phoropter. A specialized piece of optometrist equipment that, yes, can improve a patient's eyesight. But potentially so much more. The prototype requires a bit, well, a lot. All right, a staggering quantity of radioactive material. But the results will be worth it.
Where am I gonna get that much nuclear material?
You're in luck. We chose this site for Vault 88 because our surveys indicate that there's a rich source of uranium deeper inside the caves. So, dig deep and get what we need.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Eager to absorb new
Yummy
data.
soda.
I find just traveling agrees with me.
Hey there.
I'm looking forward to checking on Clem and the optometrist station.
A vault.
Aren't
You
vaults
know I
supposed to
want
have
study
clean
the
water?
world, yes?
We need some water. Soon.
I have so much data on the world before the atom bombs. I fear I may have to delete some of it to store my new observations.
Looks like we have our first patient. Yes. Before we begin, Clem, how do you feel about children?
They're all right, I guess.
You ever planning on having any?
I don't know. Why are you asking?
Just idle chatter. Go on.
Hi, you here for an eye exam with the this thing?
I guess.
Go ahead and get in.
So, what do I do?
Just stay still.
So I just sit here.
Yeah. The machine will do the rest.
This thing's creeping me out.
All done. It says you got, minor eye infection. Some eye drops will clear it up.
Thanks.
And that's it. Nothing else.
No, Lady Overseer, exam's all done.
I never had an eye exam before. It wasn't so bad, I guess. Why are you doing this stuff, anyhow?
These experimental devices could make life better. For everyone.
Huh. No shit. So I need eye drops, huh? Right. After Clem going crazy on that damn power cycle. Are you guys some sort of sickos?
Everything we're doing is for the greater good.
You keep telling yourself that. At least up in the Commonwealth, everyone's up front about trying to kill you or rip you off. Come on, Clem. Let's leave. These guys are assholes.
But I've got a job now. I'm an I run the eye machine. I can't leave.
Run while you can, Clem.
Hey,
So, one of our residents left. Well, it'll be easy enough to replace her. The important thing is that our work is progressing admirably.
she could be the first of many to flee this vault.
If it becomes too big a problem, vaults are designed to be closed, you know. Anyway, this last experiment is my pride and joy. Following in the footsteps of Dr. Braun and the others, I have spent my time devising my very own prototype. Its premise is this. We are all flawed creatures, each with our own vices. What if our vault didn't pointlessly try to stamp out these predilections, and instead harnessed them?
What vices are you talking about?
Well, greed. The schematic is for a slot machine. I designed it to be as enticing as possible. Choose the experimental parameters, and let's see how it fares in the field.
Glad I'm in here and not out there.
I wish I had never even heard of this vault.
Hey there.
I wish I had never even heard of this vault. I wish I had never even heard of this vault.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Let me see and scan as many indigenous
Anybody
life
need
forms
help
as
with
possible.
anything?
It is, of
setup
course,
they had
for
down
science.
here.
I'll do well. Promise.
We must find the men of science and institutes of learning. Surely they are out there still.
Some people complain.
Forever.
Not me. Just
Not
happy
if I
to
have
be
my
here.
say.
Some people complain, but not me. Just happy to be here.
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Perhaps there is some modicum of new knowledge to learn here.
Come on. It's gotta pay out sometime.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks.
My luck's gonna turn around.
Let's check in with Clem.
Oh, hi. Listen, I just need another try on that machine. My luck's about to turn around. I can feel it.
Yes, Clem. You find some more money. That slot machine will pay out soon.
After all the experiments, what are your thoughts?
It's done. Finally. Hundreds of years of refining and planning. The results were mixed. But in science, You rarely wind up exactly where you were expecting.
Boy, the Lady Overseer sure is smart. I just feel like everything she says makes sense.
Yes, Clem. Good. You should take another soda break. With my life's work done, I think I will deliver our schematics to other vaults to improve their lives.
Vault 88 needs you. And your guidance. We can't afford to lose our overseer.
A fine sentiment. But my duty is clear. I pass the mantle on to you. Guide Vault 88 to greatness. You're the Overseer now.
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
You done with all your experiments? I hope I did good. They were real interesting. If so, can I hit the slots again? I just know my luck is going to turn around. It's got to.
How are you doing, Clem?
I'm doing well. This vault's just the best. I haven't been attacked by mall rats. Not even once. Just happy to be here.
Thanks for all your help.
You kidding? It's been an honor to do, well, anything for you. I guess you're the Overseer now, right? Looking forward to giving the vault my best.
Some of the others were talking about dying, and how when a human dies, you can't just make another one.